butterflies! Today we're going to be working with forearm wheel. I will showing you some of my favorite ways to enter this position and also some of the exercises that I like to do before and after my practice. And also how you can use your props to adapt this posture to your own level. I like to start my practice rolling on a foam roller. This is a great tool to help you loosen up your muscles before your practice. You can also do this after your practice to prevent soreness and to help you recover. You can roll your back, shoulders, legs. Here I'm also rolling my lats. This is a great way to create more room for your back bends. Take your time to roll each area. Avoid rolling over bones and joints. This one is one of my favorite exercises to do with the yoga strap. It is also included on my warm-up for back bends video. There is a link on the description box below. The yoga wheel is another one of my go-to props for back bends. I find it especially helpful to create more space on the upper back. As you can see, I'm focusing the roll here between my shoulder blades. This will help to bring more flexibility on my shoulder area. While keeping the wheel between the shoulder blades, I try to bring my lower back onto the wheel, focusing the back bend on the upper body. For the next exercise, make a loop with your yoga belt, wide as your armpits. Place the loop on your arms over the elbow joint. Grab your block between your thumb and your index finger. Place your forearms on the floor and come into a dolphin pose. The props will help you to keep the right alignment on your arms, but you have to press on the floor from your forearms. Don't let your head come down like this to the floor. Keep the engagement of your arms and lift up from your hips. Walk as close as you can with your feet towards your elbows and continuously lift up from your belly. Keep your shoulders away from your ears. Engage the shoulders, lifting up towards your hips. Rest in child pose. Now we are doing dolphin pose without the yoga belt. Check that your elbows are as wide as your shoulders and not any wider. Place your hands on each side of the block and lift to dolphin pose. This posture will help you to create endurance and strength on your shoulders, so later you can hold onto a forearm wheel. Keep lifting up using the strength of your core, and after a few breaths, take a rest in child pose. Next, we're getting into forearm wheel from full wheel posture. So set up for full wheel with your feet wide as your hips and your hands underneath your shoulders. Lift up to wheel. Straighten your arms and rock back and forwards to straighten your legs a few times. After you repeated this about 5 times, you're gonna keep your arms and legs straight and hold for 5 to 10 breaths. This is to help you warm up your full wheel posture. Then lift your heels up and walk your feet closer to your hands. After that, we walk the hands closer to the feet to get into our smallest wheel possible. We are repeating this a few times, walking the hands towards the feet and the feet towards the hands. When you reach to your limit, see if you can drop your heels down and hold for a few breaths. Then slowly walk your feet back and come down to rest your back on the mat. Now that your full wheel is warm up, you can get into forearm wheel. So lift up to full wheel, walk your legs closer to your arms, and then slowly drop your forearms down to the mat one by one. Take your time, walk your fingers closer, be strong on your hands, and keep lifting your hips up. Once you are in full forearm wheel, you want to keep pushing your chest out. So bring your feet closer to your hands and push from your feet and hands to bring your chest out. We want to create more room on the thoracic area to increase the back bend on the upper back. To come out of the posture, go back into full wheel and then rest your back on the mat. Now let's use the wall. Sit in front of the wall with your legs straight and place your hands where your hips were. Now bring your forearms down, and from Dolphin Pose we're gonna take a few kicks up to bring the feet all the way to the wall. Take a few attempts for this and do it slowly. Using your feet on the wall, you're gonna push the wall away to bring your chest forwards and open more your shoulders. You can try different positions with the legs, as I'm doing here, bend and straight legs, and then try to look towards the wall. Start bringing one foot down at a time. So here we are in a forearm wheel with one leg up variation. And then you can try to bring both feet to the floor for a full forearm wheel posture. If the floor feels too far, put some yoga blocks against the wall. Kick up and bring your feet towards the block one at a time. Then you can try to bring both feet to the blocks. All the time we keep pushing the chest out to build up the back bend on the upper back. Finally, you can try to tap the floor and then take your time to release the posture. Try to enjoy each stretch on each stage of this position. For the next more advanced variation, we are getting into full wheel from Pincha Mayurasana. Kicking up from Dolphin Pose with split legs. Find balance for a couple of seconds and then bend your legs and reach to the floor one foot at a time. Once you get into forearm wheel, push your chest out and hold the posture for 5 to 10 breaths. To exit, bring one leg up, push from your toes on the floor, push from your shoulders, look to your hands and kick up. Hold balance, look up, and come down into Dolphin Pose. The more you practice these transitions, you're gonna get more comfortable and you can try different variations. For the next one, I'm gonna bring the foot directly into my hands to hold one foot. Always pushing the chest out and keep pressing from the toes and the hands onto the floor. Practicing this kick over will help you with your balance and with strengthening your shoulders and your back. Always include some forward folds in your back bend practice to release and relax your back. Finally, I would like to show you a more advanced routine. So I'm kicking up and bringing both of my legs straight overhead. This is a more intense variation and will bring more tension onto your back. So make sure that you practice the previous instance of this exercise as many times as you need to feel comfortable. Including these variations will help you keep your practice interesting and fun, and at the same time you build up strength, balance, and awareness. Take the time to develop the postures and try not to rush into the process. On the coming weeks, I will share with you how to drop back to full wheel and how to stand back up. So keep up with your practice and stay tuned for that tutorial. Thank you for joining today. I hope you enjoyed this practice. If you have any questions, please let me know in the comment section. Before you leave, don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button,